Today we are going to start talking about multiplying fractions. When you are multiplying simple fractions such as 1/2 times 1/3 and there is no whole number attached, you are able to create an area model just like when we multiply whole numbers. So we are going to create our square that goes with our area model. And if you look, our first fraction is 1/2. So on the top, I'm going to write 1/2. And I'm going to divide my square into two pieces, into halves. 1/2 and 1/2. Our next number is 1/3. So on this side of our area model, I'm going to write 1/3 and actually divide our square into thirds. 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. If you look, I now have a total of 6 pieces inside of my area model. For 1/2, I'm going to actually color the whole 1/2 of the square, like so. Now that represents the 1/2 in our problem. And then for 1/3, I'm going to color 1/3 of the area model. If you look, there is now one whole piece of the 6 that is colored in. This is equal to 1 out of 6 because there's a total of 6 squares and 1 is shaded in with both the red and the blue colors. So 1/2 times 1/3 is equal to 1/6. Okay, so let's take two fractions and multiply them together with similar denominators. So this time we'll use 1/2 and 2/3. We are still going to create a very similar area model. So we are going to make our square, and we are still going to have 1/2 on the top and divide our square into halves. And we're going to now have 2/3 on the left-hand side, but we're dividing it into thirds because that is our denominator. So 1, 2, 3. Now when we color it in, it's going to have similar qualities as our first one, such as 1/2 is still going to be colored in to represent the 1/2 of our fraction. And then instead of 1/3, we're now coloring in 2/3, such as 1/3, 2/3. Now, if you look, we have 2 pieces now colored in. So we have 2, and there were 6 total pieces. So now our answer is 2/6. So 1/2 times 2/3 is 2/6. Now it's your turn to try one, but I'll help you get started. Make sure you have a piece of paper and a pencil with you. So we're going to change our denominators, and we're going to do 1/3 times 1/4. So when we make our box, reference the first problem and the second problem that we did. We're going to make our area model. And we're going to put what fraction up here? Yes, 1/3. And what fraction is going to the left? Yep, it's 1/4. So when we separate it into 1/3, you're going to go thirds, 1, 2, 3. And then when you divide the square into the fourths, you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. You now have 4 parts of our square. So now we're going to color in 1/3. So I'm going to color in 1/3 of the total square going from up to down. and I'm going to color in 1/4 of the square going from left to right. If you would like to use different colors, you can do that. Now, what is our answer? Our answer is 1 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And our answer is 1/12. So 1/3 times 1/4 is 1